Hello, we're having a stroke. A podcast where a guy with severe ADHD struggles to get through a single sentence while the other one wants it Louisiana fast. I'm your co-host Dominic. With me is my co-host Joey.
Hello.
Hello, and this is episode 27, and we are recording in Chicago, Illinois, with us together in the same studio.
Smack.
Ow!
I actually smacked him in the face.
What the fuck? He did not hurt me.
It did not hurt. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first for us. This is the first time we're in a fucking room together, doing dumb shit.
Actually, that's a lie. This is not the first time we've done that.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've done it in this room.
In this room.
This is a special time occasion.
Yeah. It's been a fun day. Mm-hmm. Not really.
No.
Unfortunately, let's start this off with the unfortunate bad news that happened, because it's important and we need to talk about it. Mm-hmm. As you guys know, we try to keep this show politic-free, but unfortunately, there comes a point where we can't really do that, because this is being recorded, ladies and gentlemen, on July 4th, 2022. And if you looked it up in the history books, unfortunately, you will see that today was a day that an unfortunate shooting today happened at Highland Park, where I believe 6 were killed and 24 were injured by a gunman in a children's parade party for July the 4th, which I can't believe I have to say this is not okay. This has unfortunately been one of many shootings that have happened throughout this country just this year, and something's got to change. So our hearts here who are having a stroke go out to all the families affected by this terrible thing that has happened. And yeah,
it hits close to home, and especially on a day where we recognize the independence of the United States, we're using our freedom of speech to talk about that in this podcast. So our thoughts and prayers go out to them, and we got hometown pride, and we love you guys. Stay safe out there, and
fuck the cops.
Let's get in the dicks. And you know what? I'd like to start
Total whiplash, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I know.
But for real though, do not end that off like that. Our hearts and thoughts go out to those people. Now we're moving on to the dumb shit. Okay.
Sure. And I'd start this dumb shit out by saying we actually do have a guest here on the podcast. His name is Frank.
Yeah, wait. Let me get my phone out real quick.
Yeah,
so everybody can see. So
I'm sure we've talked about this before on the podcast, but we do actually have a special guest that Joey likes to talk about.
Future Joey now. Okay, hi. This is gonna be awful because I have to sync audio things, but fuck it. Hi, this is me. It's Dominic doing his dumb shit. Here's our one mic, and here's our guest.
He's been a prisoner inside his home for 3 years, by the way. Three full years. Give him the headset at least. And he's just falling apart, just absolutely destroyed to shreds. I don't know what this guest is doing, but he's really not looking too good.
Frank.
Yeah, just
get the headphones over. Get the
headphones. Yeah. Okay. Frank, just go. We love Frank.
I'm gonna email that to myself right now.
So I'm pretty sure we've talked about this on the podcast, but Frank is a recurring character in Joey's life.
Recurring guest.
Yeah, in Joey's life. Like this guy's been tossed around like a goddamn ragdoll, and it's so glad. Like this is the first time I think I've seen Frank in 3 years.
Oh yeah.
Like I remember there was one time we were coming to your college, and I was just going over to your dorm, and I see Frank in the corner. I saw this legendary Snapchats, and I'm glad I get to throw him around again. So, sent, and should I talk about the weather?
I mean, it's been pretty... Here's the other weird thing. Aside from the obvious thing that happened today, I don't know about you, but the weather today for, July 4th has been really shitty.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, it's been, raining all day, and, Because, usually it's been, sunny out on... And, because, Dominic and I used to... I think we've mentioned this before, but in our high school we used to be in a band together. Mm-hmm. And I forget if it's this parade or another parade. I forget if it's the July 4th parade or the Memorial Day parade, where it got so hot that every single year someone would pass out from the heat.
Right. I think that was always Memorial Day.
Right.
Mostly because we were in full uniform to try and, like give in service to the people. And the problem is that when you're in full uniform, man, like that's a recipe for passing out.
Oh,
but
yeah.
on the 4th of July, we get like, shorts and like a polo shirt, and
The
honestly,
Spolo.
the Spolo shirt. And honestly, like we've usually actually been, or actually like for us and my family over this weekend, we were celebrating on July 3rd because we all knew that the weather was going to be bad. So it was over the 3rd that we really shot off fireworks, ate a lot of barbecue, and got questionably drunk, as you do.
Yeah, I think I looked it up, and like it was gonna be funny because we were gonna go see the fireworks for Navy Pier, but I looked it up later, and it turns out they went off on the 2nd.
Yeah.
So I was
right.
like, oh fuck.
I know, it's so weird. The rules are always like, oh, it's on the Saturday or closest or something.
I don't fucking know.
Something
at this point.
like that. I don't know. But weather aside, like, how was your day, Joey?
My day's been good. I've gotten a lot better since 3 days since I seen you.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, it's 3 days since I called you up.
Yeah. I did test negative for COVID, so that's good. Let's fucking go.
Woo.
I just got a little bit of sniffles, but you know what?
You got the convention cold.
I got the convention cold, which is funny because I went to technically 2 conventions.
Double the antibodies. You're getting them.
Yeah. Yeah, I've just been like editing things for my internship, and relaxing in Chicago and trying to like maintain the vibe.
The vibe.
The vibe.
What is the vibe today, Joey? Aside from that sort of thing. But
The
like
vibe is, oh god.
Oh, yeah. Because, I don't know about you, but like as I've been visiting here, the vibes are pretty good, though.
Yeah.
Like, pretty cheery summer moods. People just getting outside,
Yeah. I mean, I still say this. I think that whole week of me just going out to, like, Game Grumps Live and fucking, the wrestling event, Forbidden Door, it was just fun. And, like, it's, like, a good, like, way for me to, like, I got the free time now to fucking do shit, so let's fucking do it.
Yeah, exactly. And, just getting on those opportunities while you can.
Oh, yeah. Going to the wrestling event, enjoying Pasta Mania.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, my God. So, to explain this for the non-wrestling people, this is a non-wrestling thing that it's funny to me, even. So, you guys know Hulk Hogan, right? The guy, brother, and the dudes,
The racist.
Anyway. Yeah, exactly. So, and if you guys know
Oh my god, I'm sorry to cut you off. I saw this really fucking funny video. So there's a tag team in WWE called The New Day. That's just like Big E, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods. And they're 3 black guys. And they're like fucking fun. And they one time for WrestleMania dressed up as all Final Fantasy characters. And it was fucking awesome.
It's pretty badass.
And the funny thing was that they said, Happy Black History Month. And it was just like a video of WWE 2K22 of all of it was all of New Day beating the fucking shit out of Hulk Hogan.
Like actually beating the shit out of him, or like a cut out of him? Like
no, just like in the video game, like them like beating the fuck out of Hulk Hogan.
It's pretty badass, not gonna lie. But anyways, this guy, back in his heyday, he went to the Mall of America.
So there
was an event.
I can explain this a bit better. I apologize.
Go for it.
So WCW was one of the contenders with WWE back in the, I want to say 90s or 80s. And one of the people that they signed was Hulk Hogan. And this was past Hulkamania when like Hulk Hogan was like everywhere. But Hulk Hogan got so popular that he started a fucking a restaurant called Pasta Mania.
And to just paint this picture in your mind, right? You'd think like a Pasta Mania is like, okay, right. We have Noodles and Company now. Can we make the claim that Pasta Mania laid the foundation for Noodles and Company becoming successful? Because honestly, like this motherfucker had everything. He had like the spaghetti and meatballs with marinara sauce. He had
Hulkios, Hulkaroos, and Hulkayoos.
Yeah, exactly. Getting you ready, and then he had fucking What was it? Hulkaroni and cheese. What was that?
Hulkaroni and cheese.
And best of all, with side bread.
With the side bread.
With the side bread.
Give me your side bread, dude. But like, if to credit where credit's due, I learned this from the Deadlock podcast. Go check them out because they are very insanely funny.
It's not like you actually went to Mall of America at the time, being like, "Yo, I saw
Jushin Thunder Liger and Brian Pillman fight beef stroganoff. Oh shit! The sun's out. Okay.
Oh wow! Oh, look at that. It's because the world is shining upon us for fucking beef stroganoff. Yeah.
Hulk Hogan is the sun, the very racist sun.
Burns, really burns. But yeah, man, fucking just crazy stuff with all the fucking side bread and we've just been watching clips together, just like getting pounded together.
Oh, the entire fucking start of Dominic coming over.
Oh my lord!
Yeah, you're in the room now, so you can fucking experience it.
God.
When Dominic came over to my place, the first thing I showed him was a bunch of Eddie Kingston clips of him just being like, of Chris Jericho just being like, do you know what achievemophobia is? And he'd be like, no, I have a GED. What the fuck is that?
And this whole time we've just been like using that as an excuse for whenever we just don't know anything or something.
I want this cookie. I want to eat this cookie, but I can't because I gotta beat ass.
Sour Patch is rising to the top.
God, I love Eddie Kingston. Shout out to Eddie Kingston.
Shout out to Eddie Kingston.
I saw him live on Sunday and it was fucking awesome. Actually, technically last Sunday. A week ago. Oh God, it's been a week.
Yeah, it was about a week.
Okay.
I mean, even though I called him the gnome like Keemstar, but that's not really fair because that's not what that is.
You did call him Keemstar.
That's true.
And I was like, what the fuck?
I didn't know if he was the heel or not, but I just knew that he just looked like Keemstar. I mean, the guy has some of the features, like being a New Yorker.
Yeah. His fucking Eddie Kingston's entire personality is I'm from New York. Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. Straight up, right off the construction site. Hell yeah, man.
But yeah. Unfortunately, we really didn't have that many notes going into this.
Yeah.
Mainly just because it's been only 3 days since we last recorded.
And we usually take at least a week.
To
get a whole week's worth of material, and to at least get something to happen. But not much really happens between Friday and Monday. So, what we do know is that we do want to bring up something that we've wanted to talk about. That's important to us, I think, is the Sonic fandom.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah. And with our experiences with Final Fantasy IX, as we talked about earlier, with the whole.
Which we might end up making a whole fan dub episode out of it just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, maybe.
But again, I gotta logisticize all that and get it together.
This is almost a logistical nightmare in some ways.
Oh yeah, we spent an hour trying to set all this up.
It required Popeyes mostly, but yeah.
Yeah, we went to Popeyes and I made some.
You made some. What'd you do? Made some questionable comments.
We used to listen to Ninja Sex Party and shit, and
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure people outside thought we were lunatics.
Shout out to that fucking picture of the Popeyes employee.
Oh yeah.
Just
yeah, just totally passed out. Could your future Joey put that on the screen?
Oh fuck yeah.
Put that on the screen. So what about the Sonic fandom that you think really connects with us, Joey?
I don't know. It's just fucking funny.
Yeah.
And that's a great fucking sentence.
It's just funny. Done. Boom.
It's insane how much of a landmark it has had in such a short amount of time.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the fucking thing didn't come. Oh my god.
The thing.
The thing. The real time fan dubs, for the first one for Sonic Adventure didn't come out It came out like still like in the last like what 5 years or something.
Yeah, something like that. Pretty recent.
And like it's had this huge fucking influence, like
especially like for us as like people that enjoy like comedy and making funny videos and trying to do stuff like that. Like there's just something about it that's just like really inspiring in like terms of, you know, like fucking making something that looks shitty now and trying to make it as funny as humanly possible.
it's also just fucking stupid. Like,
Oh yeah, and you know, where do you think we got
who
that?
posted my nudes on Twitter.com?
Oh no!
That's simple. It's because you're a beta cook.
I love the fucking spit take in the background of that one. Oh my god.
And like straight up, like just the sort of winged attitude and the way that they're able to like just pitch it so quickly. I don't know. It's just something that we really appreciate, and it's something that I think, you know, whenever we try to think of something, it's sort of like, you know, we need a real time fan dub version of that. You know.
Yeah. Or at least something like that's like akin to that. You know?
Of course.
But yeah, very excited for whenever Shadow the Hedgehog dub comes out. It should be fucking funny. I always eat hot sauce on everything, from Twinkies to milk. Fucking milk.
Fucking hot. Could you imagine drinking hot sauce milk?
Hot sauce milk. Okay, here's the thing. I know people like curse fucking people like call like hot sauce like no hot. Wow.
Good one.
Fucking got him.
I wasn't sure where you were going with that, and I was like, is he making like a jizz joke? Like
No, I'm not. I'm not.
hot sauce is the devil's jizz or something?
No, people make fun of like milk for being like just cream water or something like that, and I'm like, I don't fucking care.
It's not untrue, but like like is that a bad thing necessarily?
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm just so used to like the flavor. This is gonna sound weird. I also absolutely take this out of context.
Go for it.
I'm too used to the taste of milk that like you put anything like spicy with it, I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't want my cow teeth.
Like, how do you flavor milk?
Have you ever had chocolate milk, Joey?
I know, but like spicy.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of what hot sauce would actually pair best with it, because like sriracha has a garlic flavor, right? And like most of these things have like a garlicky
fucking the bomb from Hot Ones, like in milk.
Like just have pure capsaicin.
Oh, Dominic, dude, you gotta pass me the bomb. I need this for my milk. White. I need the bomb of my hot sauce.
You know what? I don't have coffee with me, but I got some hot sauce you can put in your cereal this morning. I mean, I don't think it's not a horrible idea. It's not a great idea, but you can do it. And I'm just thinking, yeah, you'd probably want something that's like almost just pure heat, because everything else, like other hot sauces like sriracha and Tabasco and your Valentinas and stuff,
and Wendy's
hot Taco Bell hot sauce, they all kind of
Wendy's hot Taco Bell hot sauce.
Yeah, they had a mashup. It's like the mashup restaurants with Taco Bell and Pizza Hut.
Oh, and like KFC and Pizza Hut.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the one that I think of.
Isn't it strange how there's so many of those?
I know.
And I feel like they've all like somehow died out, or maybe it's because we don't, live in like suburbia.
I still think they exist. They just exist in like forest woods, middle of nowhere, like Wisconsin and shit like that.
Yeah, probably. They're doing the do though. I mean, they're really working it.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just thinking of like, I'm sure like at all those restaurants, there's people making recipes that are like mashups of those foods that you can buy from there.
I want a Taco Bell Kentucky Fried Chicken pizza. Welcome to my TikTok. This is how we make it. First of all, you shove the Taco Bell in the pizza. And then you go to Colonel Sanders and tell him to fuck off. Then you enter the hotel lobby of Hotel Transylvania and just give Drac a kiss on the cheek.
Drac, you know him?
Yeah.
You know him on a nickname basis?
I go way back, bro. You ever heard of the 1800s? Yeah.
Man, have I heard of him. Have you ever heard of the 1800s? The fuck? Oh my god. You know what?
That is on a fucking t-shirt.
That's a t-shirt, yeah.
Do I have any water left?
No, probably not.
Oh, I have a little bit.
Oh, nice. And you brought up Hotel Transylvania, which I think is funny. Get that on the mic. There you go.
Oh, fuck.
For those of you at home, Joey just tried to shake the water to get noise out of it. And didn't.
Oh, wait, here. This will be great. Like, fucking audio. Peep this one.
It's pretty good, Joey.
For those of you wondering what the fuck that was, yeah.
Don't worry about it. Just Google Brita. You'll find out.
Cold.
I thought you winced because my joke was that bad, or
No, but let's get into like Hotel Transylvania because you have a very funny like fan art kind of fucking.
Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, I do art. I do. It's part of my
He
profession.
does art.
I do
actually,
illustration.
if it's okay with you,
Yes, sir.
So when we were coming up with the logo for We're Having a Shoot, there's this one drawing that Dominic did of a bunch of random bullshit we just asked him to do.
Yeah.
Future Joey, please put that drawing up.
It's a pretty good drawing.
It's like a drawing of like Dragon and like the AEW logo and like I can't fucking remember what else was on there, but like
It was just everything you guys wanted, pretty much.
it was
Excuse me.
fucking. Oh god.
Excuse me. Jeez. But essentially, it was just like that's what I do for a living, right? Like essentially, that's part of my job. Is what I'm trying to do.
Future Joey put up put up his drawing of what's his name, the voice actor.
Which one?
Oh fuck, I forget it. Everyone.
Damn. Future
Wait,
Joey,
no,
go
here
fuck
it is.
yourself.
Put up the photo. Put up the drawing of Troy Baker holding a popsicle.
Oh yeah. It's a great picture.
It's a really good like drawing.
It's not bad.
I fucking love that drawing. It just because like you know that like at some point in the past I was like in my like dumb mind like Dominic, I need you to draw Troy Baker holding a popsicle.
And like it's like late at night. You're probably drunk. You're just like, Dominic, please. I need you to draw something for me.
I need Troy Baker holding a popsicle.
And it's what he got.
Oh yeah.
But I've done I've done those kinds of requests for friends of mine and things like that, and I was drawing from such a young age, but and I've occasionally done some commission work, occasionally, like not very much, but I have done stuff like that.
Well, that's gonna get picked up.
Who messaged us? It's probably Gus. But when I was doing a little bit of commission work and I was like just sort of fucking around and finding out on some websites. There was this guy who sent me a message. I can't remember what his name was, and I don't even remember what website it was on. But
Oh yeah.
it was a long time ago. But this guy sent me a message saying, "Hey, can you draw the Kraken from Hotel Transylvania 3 with a bubble butt?" And I
Just
was
with a big ass.
yeah,
like,
like just a juicy one, a big juicy one.
face.
But I saw that and I was like, okay, that's funny. And like, it's a request, and usually, I was too dumb to realize that you should pay your artists. And I drew like a couple sketches because I was like, what the fuck is the Kraken from Hotel Transylvania 3? I googled it and I was like,
references. Like,
yeah, I really did. And I drew it. I spent an hour on it. I submitted it on the internet. And then that should be the end of it, right? Like,
that should be the end of the story.
But no, this greedy son of a bitch is like, oh, cool. Can you do one? Wait, what? I can't remember.
Can
What
you?
was it?
I think one of them was they were like, "Can you make the ass talk?"
Yeah, can you make him talk out of his ass? Yeah, that's what it was. And at that point, I was like, okay, all right, guy. And like, it was from that moment on, it's like, okay, I will do dumb shit. I will do plenty of dumb shit if you pay me. So now, if there's
Yeah, you
nobody-
did all this for free. Like,
Yeah, well, I did it because I was bored mostly. That was mostly what it came down to.
high school was a fun time.
Yeah, exactly. We didn't, we had things to do. But, now if I do dumb shit for free with my friends, but, if there's anybody that would like dumb shit from me for a price, I can manage that.
Like drawing Hulk Hogan saying, "Give me your sideburns."
Right, which is something I need to do for Joey. Which, who knows, maybe we'll do like a little thing around that. We'll do a little project.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know, but like just those sorts of weird things that come from the internet, like when it
People,
comes to drawing.
people in the comments leave comments of things for dying.
Like literally anything you can think of that doesn't get you like automatically banned on YouTube, go for it. Go for it. I mean,
it.
if it's like
Keep it tame. Keep it tame.
keep it. I wouldn't say keep it safe for work because it's not fun, but keep it funny. That's my only recommendation, and eventually I will make it funny.
Yeah.
And shout outs to, I remember I was looking at the last episode. No, not 26, but, or not the one that we recorded.
Not 26, 25.
Yeah, I looked at the comments. I was like looking at that video, and I saw a comment of some guy that just said first.
Oh yeah, that was Ibrahim.
Shout outs to that guy.
I gotta have Ibrahim on sometime. Yeah. He's a friend of mine from freshman year of college, and I know I asked him to be on. He said yes. I've just been an idiot and haven't asked him to be on yet.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we'll definitely have him on. He's shout out. Actually, I can comment on this on him. I forget what his Instagram handle is, but he is a phenomenal like artist. He is really good at drawings, and also really likes Batman. So shout out to Abraham, Future Joey. I'm giving you a lot of work this episode.
Yeah, I know.
But please try to find and put up some of his drawings on the screen and his Instagram handle, because he's just a cool dude.
Yeah.
And I love shouting out my friends. So there you go.
Shout outs to Abraham.
Ibrahim.
And this is the other thing. You're right. What?
It's not Abraham. It's Ibrahim.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's Ibrahim.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. You kept mumbling, and I was like, oh, I guess it's just Abraham.
Ibrahim, yeah.
Ibrahim.
Yeah, shouts to him.
Shout outs to Abraham Lincoln.
My favorite founding father.
Yeah. And there was actually something that I was told by a guest, Gus, that we also need to get on the podcast. We need a guest on the podcast. His name is Trevor.
Yeah.
We need Trevor on the podcast.
I've told Trevor that, like, he'll be on, like... I think Trevor, like, he'll be on at some point this month.
The We're Having a Stroke, like, podcast universe is expanding.
Yeah. And
we are understanding that it is like the observable universe, and that we can only see what we observe.
The WH...
We've had this
we're
problem
having...
before.
We're
But
having
what
a...
has?
We're having a... Wait, fuck.
What has?
Wait.
What?
Wait.
What?
Wait.
What?
Wait. WHASU.
What has you?
We're having a stroke universe.
There you go.
What has you?
What has you?
It's up there with the Dooku, the Dark Universe Cinematic Universe. Shout out! Thank you, Tom Cruise. Very cool for like fucking up that entire thing.
Oh yeah.
You know that story?
I think I know a little bit about it.
So like the story behind it is, you know that like Mummy movie remake?
yeah,
Like
right.
they wanted to make that into like a new Universal movie universe, because the first cinematic universe, obviously everybody's trying to bank off that. Like Marvel is currently banking off it, and honestly, I like the MCU. It's just that like not every single one of their products is that good in my eyes. It's. I thought Black Widow was a painfully average movie that fucked up one of my favorite comic book villains of all time, Taskmaster. Because the guy that's Taskmaster isn't fucking Taskmaster. It's a completely different person that goes by the name Taskmaster. Anyway,
The Taskmaster, I think, is also led by what's that guy that we hate? It's that guy that we hate.
Doug Walker.
No. Although that'd be funny. No, there's a show where it's the guy that hosts the Late Late Show.
Oh, the
James Corden.
James Corden.
Yeah.
Why does James Corden have so many fucking bits with Tom Cruise? Anyway,
Just jumping on planes together.
this is our most expensive bit, the Top Gun Maverick one, where I just am in a plane. Yeah.
Back to you in the studio.
Reggie Watts, please take over my show. Reggie would be such a better fucking host than fucking James Corden.
Said it before and we'll say it again. We're gonna make a shirt out of it.
It's Reggie.
Reggie.
No, but
Were we talking about Tom Cruise?
I forget if we.
Really? By the way, it's for those of you at home. Since I've been in the studio with Joey, I've learned exactly to what extent his ADHD has been in, and
My room is not the best in terms
Yeah.
of cleanliness.
I mean, we literally ripped an arm off Frank and threw him on the bed.
He's still there. Oh my god, he's on a pillow.
Oh God, he's looking at us. He's
He's
giving us a side eye.
fucking staring into my soul. Jesus fucking Christ.
Love you, Frank.
I like how there's 3 people currently staring at us on the bed. There's Frank. I'll take pictures of
Yeah,
these.
take a picture, and you'll
But-
also see how messy and
There's
Yeah.
There's Frank. There's Kirby, and then there's Dan Avedon.
nice, sweet. Shouts to Dan.
I'll be sure to put all those on the episode, but yeah,
Absolutely. Excuse me. I'm having acid reflux because it was too Louisiana fast. It went down, went back up. You have a box of Crunch Berries next to your fucking PS4? What the hell? Like, do you have a pantry?
I do. I just keep them.
Now, here's my question. Do you eat the cereal wet, or are you
Here's
a
the
dry
thing. I
cereal?
haven't eaten cereal in a very long time.
Are you sure about that? I see that box over there. It's definitely open.
No, I mean I've eaten it before, but it's been like a while since I ate it again. Why you gotta expose me on this show?
I don't know, because I just saw it and I was like, man, like, I don't understand. Like I get like having snacks next to your desk, and you got that. But like the Crunch Berries is definitely something I didn't expect, especially next to your PS4 on the ground.
Just how out of left field that was too. Just like you have Crunch Berries next to your PS4, Hog Face, Gone Sexual, sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, buy a Ridge wallet.
We need a Twitch channel.
We need to start. We're having a stream.
Oh my god! Yes, I forgot that was the name of it.
So the idea I had at one point, I'm having in the back pocket. I don't know if we'll ever do it.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day, but we'll do like a streaming channel. Possibly.
If this video gets
2 likes.
Come on, guys, we got this.
We gotta get 2 likes. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that bell for all our weekly updates. Oh god, I tapped the mic.
Oh no, the microphone fell down. Now I gotta get even closer to it.
Oh god. Hi guys. How you doing? But if this video gets 2 likes, I'll consider setting up a streaming channel.
So what you're doing now? What a fucking asshole. I mean, to be fair, like on this stream, I'm not sure exactly what we would do, but I feel like some of it would be like me doing art
I feel
stuff,
like some of it
us
would be
doing
art stuff, some of it would be me playing Hot Wheels Unleashed.
Like we did in episode 16.
Oh my god, what we could do is we could record ourselves playing Hot Wheels Unleashed and then put it in the episode.
Future Joey!
Future Joey! You know what to do.
Yeah, so promo for we're having a stream. Yeah, we'll see if we can try to get some Let's Play content, I guess. Some
Maybe,
streaming content.
We're just fucking tossing fucking ideas into space.
Well, I'm tossing off right now because I'm having a stroke.
Dude, I'm popping off right
I'm
now.
beating off right now.
I hate how now that we're like face to face, you looked me dead in the eyes
I
when
know.
you said that.
We talked about on some episodes that we were like, oh fuck, let's turn on our webcams for this one. But we're like, nah, we don't want the internet to lag that much.
Yeah,
And,
we
like,
for context, every single time that we record an episode, we just like do it without a face cam at all, on Discord, just because like, internet connection is like no shit important to us, and we don't want to fuck anything up with that. So
yeah, and like the great part about this is that there's no lag in between us. Boy.
oh yeah,
I get to see
that
you.
was such a fucking stupid.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Krabs.
Future Joey. If you can find it, put up
What?
that line. Fuck Future Joey. 2022.
Fuck Future Joey. That motherfucker broke my kneecaps. Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
No. But yeah, like I'd say like there's some creative streams that I've definitely seen out there, like on Twitch, that there are some interesting ones since the pandemic. You know.
Oh, I think like some of the best, like, I don't know. I haven't seen that many streams, but like
You're right, big guy. Do you want to take this one?
Smooth brain. Brain is smooth.
Oh, we can explain that because we've actually had that in our friend group for a while, which is, I'm pretty sure everybody knows about Smooth Brain. But
It's when you're going downhill and you're like the little plankton inside your head gets a snowboard and snowboards down your brain and goes, "Oh yeah, design, Mr. Krabs."
I'm trying to keep such a straight face that way I don't encourage you, but it's not working. Anyways, in our
This is the episode where I lose my fucking mind.
you've been losing your mind, dude. It's just a progressive step until we get there. But speaking of losing your mind, it's a Smooth Brain because we actually had a group, like our group chat, a little friend group in 2020. We actually were talking about the meme Smooth Brain, which was coming out, which is pretty fresh at the time. And honestly, we were talking about what would be like what would be the thing that really like is the antithesis of a smooth brain. And we said wrinkle brain. So from that point on, when something is smart, we say it's wrinkle.
It's rankle.
It's rankle. And like,
Look at that rank. Look at it go.
that's an S rank, my dude. That shit's top of the leaderboard.
I love Sonic the Hedgehog. I love how Sonic Origins fucking sucks. Thank you, Sega. Thank you, Sega. Very cool for making more shitty video games.
I like how Sonic Origins sucks.
I like how Sonic Origins fucking sucks. You were not expecting that, were
No,
you?
I wasn't. I really wasn't. I wasn't sure where you're going with that one. But what was the last good Sonic game, Joe?
I don't know.
Like made by Sega. That's not just Sonic Forces.
Honestly, probably Generations.
Yeah, probably.
Because Lost World was like okay, but it was a bit weird.
Yeah. It's pretty. I remember it being pretty like glitchy or pretty messed up.
Mid, like.
Yo, this game's mid.
Yeah, the best Sonic game to come out in the last 3 years was Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on the Nintendo Switch.
Dude, remember when like Sonic ruled the online meta in Ultimate?
He's still the online meta.
Not
Oh my
Sonic
god.
X, but Sonic in general. It has got to be the strangest thing to happen.
Have you ever seen that video of if you want to watch a good fucking video, watch Mighty Keith's Sonic players be like and like
Oh yeah.
one of his jokes is like fucking you want to see me run across the stage? You want to see me do it again?
Oh yeah. And I think for those of you that don't know, for anyone that doesn't play Ultimate, which but there's
How dare you not play Smash Brothers Ultimate? You fuck!
the best game of all time. But this
Actually,
game,
I could go into my favorite video games of all time, but anyway.
yeah, sure. I'm just saying for those of you that don't know, when Smash Ultimate went online, because that was when there was a tournament with like professional players playing on the online system with latency, and as it turned out, you could absolutely time out a professional player with Sonic, and that's what one player found out, beat him 3-0 in half an hour for a match that was 2 games. It was like 3 games or something, I think. It took a very long time. It was horrendous. It was a horrendous tournament.
That sounds fucking awful.
Yeah, welcome to the online meta. But thankfully it's not as...
Welcome to the internet. Have a look.
What did you want to talk about your favorite game?
Yeah, we can. I am a weirdo. And
wow, that's a revelation.
Ah!
To preface this, by the way, since we're in Chicago, there are not animals that have been consumed by either of the 2 people in this room.
No, this is just us.
Yeah. No, it's just us.
Being dumb as fuck. I like constantly keep forgetting what games I liked. No.
Good one. I mean, he also has forgotten where his tripod went, and so there's things like that
I
go
was looking
on.
for my tripod and I can know what the fuck it is.
We were doing it to try to set up the sync for some of this stuff, and
Now we're like, fuck it, one
we don't
mic.
know where it is. We don't know where it is.
But anyway, I have a list of my favorite games of all time that I keep on me very regularly, and I update it a bit. And I've been trying to do it with movies, but movies is a lot harder than games.
Yeah.
You know, because with games you put a lot more fucking like time into them, and like my favorite movie of all time will always probably be Back to the Future, with a close second, honestly, probably being Everything Everywhere All at Once. That movie's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Watch it on Amazon. It's $20.
Pay your tickets. Get beaten up by the corporate organization.
Pay your tickets for the Minions Rise of Gru movie.
Yo,
Watch the Minion Rise of Gru movie.
Shout outs to the gentle minions out there.
Oh my god, did you see that fucking Mr. Beast made a TikTok of him fucking like buying out an entire theater and everyone wearing fucking suits to like
God
watch
damn
it?
Mr. Beast, what are you doing?
It made $200 million in its opening weekend.
It's pretty damn good, man.
It's very good, but also Illumination's animation is a bit strange.
Yeah. I mean, believe me, I could go into a whole spiel about Illumination's animation and things like that and, you know, production value, but do you really want me to get into it?
Yeah, sure, fuck it.
Yeah, okay.
We got like...
Oh, we got time, friend. We have time.
I can talk about my favorite games another time.
Okay. But I'd just like to say that this is something that, like, I've analyzed.
So yeah, Dominic,
artists
to
analyzed.
preface this again, Dominic, I think we've mentioned this before, but is an animator, or like,
Has animated.
was an animator, and has animated things, done like Rotoscope and like a bunch of other
Yeah, flash style
fun
animations
stuff,
and stuff like that.
and like he animates, yeah.
Yeah. Hentai. I'm just kidding. But what I will say about Illumination's like animation style and a lot of 3D animation is that it can be produced fairly cheaply in some ways.
It is, and I feel like another thing to note already, even though you haven't started, is
Thanks.
I'm a fucking asshole.
That's okay. Go for it.
There is a big difference in a lot of their films between art style and animation.
Yeah.
Because, like, they, like, a lot of the art styles in Illumination movies are, like, very saturated
Yeah.
and, like, bright and make me want to go, like, oh, God, I don't want to live in California.
Shouts to Los Angeles.
Shouts to the LA Lakers.
Fuck Crypto.com. But I will.
Future Joey, put in the clip.
Hey, Joey, did you know that the stock market can crash at the drop of the hat and NFTs are basically just JPEGs with the blockchain on them?
Hey, did you know that there was a guy at UFC who dressed up like the Undertaker and it was really funny until you realized that he had crypto like .com draped on his fucking chest, and I was like, why the fuck would the Undertaker have crypto at all on his chest?
Hey, did you know that the Los Angeles Lakers have an arena named Crypto.com because they had enough money to own the fucking Los Angeles Lakers?
Did you know LA fucking sucks?
I thought yeah, fair enough. I thought we put the clip at the beginning.
Did we? I don't know.
Future Joey. I don't put it up again. No, but I'd say like I mean, obviously, like the sort of movies that are coming out of Illumination Studios are meant for kids and has that sort of bright look to it, and it has that glossy feel because, you know, with computer animation, there's a lot of glitz and glamour to being able to create that kind of stuff, right?
Oh yeah,
So,
look at like any Pixar movie.
yeah.
Also, I realized this chair is fucking creaky as shit.
You know what? In these recordings, I thought that was my chair. That's your chair, dude. You might not even be able to hear that.
Really?
I don't know. Leave us a comment if you can hear Joey's chair.
Oh, I think you can hear that. Can you?
He's going at it. Oh my lord.
Back to Minions.
Joey, get your dick out of the chair. No.
Ah! It's stuck.
It's stuck. But yeah, I'd say that the stylizing of it is very bright and very and just like dynamic and things like that, which is good. I mean, it does have some aspects of it that are really good stylistically and really capture attention. But the problem is that, when you have like animation that needs to be done quickly, and especially with 3D animation, I mean, you can do it super quickly to get the scenes done. So, or at least a lot quicker than a lot of traditional animation, hand-drawn, stop-motion, things like that. So that's why it's prevailed, which means that you can have a lot of things that can feel very cheap, and over time you just have the minions.
Very cheap. Anyway.
I wasn't sure if you were like proclaiming that your lips were chapped or something, and I was
I was saying very cheap in a funny way.
very cheap.
It's very cheap.
Oh yeah.
Why?
What?
It's just the minions. Minions! What the fuck?
And since they become such an icon, it's like it becomes despised because you see it so much. But shout outs to the gentle minions, I guess, memeing on the fact that minions are like the thing that you find.
Minions is infinitely more successful than fucking Morbius.
Did we say fuck Morbius?
I mean, I don't know. Like somebody sent in the Discord, just an entire link to the entire movie of Morbius just on Discord.
Which is questionable, but at the same time, it's still pretty funny.
It's fucking hilarious.
It's pretty fucking funny, yeah. But I mean, the fact that it's competing with that, and the fact that you have like,
it's not competing with it. It's fucking beating it. It's like,
well, yeah. I mean, the competition is, it's a corpse that's being literally beat to death by a minion in a goddamn Hulk Hogan suit
with a gun.
Yeah, well, with a strap, actually, you know what it is? It's more like a hand grenade. It's like fisted a hand grenade straight up its anal cavity, pulled the pin through its anus, and then just threw him out into the audience. That shit's exploding, and shit's flying everywhere, including blood and guts. I'm riffing. And Joey had like the fattest stretch / yawn, and I'm just trying to get him to... I'm trying to see if Horrible wake him up, but I don't think that's going to happen.
I'm scared.
Of what?
The Demigorgons.
Oh, yeah. You mean you're my pet Demigorgon? It's in my backpack, actually.
Wait, what?
And now the
So Game
Demigorgon...
Grumps live.
It's the dumbest thing. On a scale of 1 to 10, how dumb is this episode? How's Game Grumps live?
I think I talked... Did I talk about that last week?
Yeah, but yeah, you did. But what were you talking... Was that what you were about to talk about?
No, I was thinking of...
Good one.
My brain's smooth. I'm so smooth right now, bro. I go to slip and slide right now. It's so smooth.
That's just slipping. I was just... Good lord.
This has to be... This episode, this is fucking dumb.
Yeah, future Joey... We should just call this episode dumb.
Dumb. Just dumb.
Just dumb. Not even with a B. Just DUM. Like, and honestly, like we've had, and believe me, like we're not. What was the longest you think you've ever riffed on anything in your life before, Joey?
I mean, in terms of the show, I think the longest I've ever riffed on something was fucking Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Because that episode is our longest episode.
Mm-hmm. And most of it was taken up by the Stranger Things plot devices.
And it was in fucking it was literally an hour.
Yeah, it really was.
Like,
it really was. We had like a half-hour episode and then an hour of Stranger Things. Just added together.
Which, by the way, speaking of, Dominic has not seen the final episode of Stranger Things yet, but I have, and we'll eventually talk about them.
We will talk about that. If only that gave us content.
Damn it.
Well, fuck. Excuse me. But but I'd say I'm thinking about the longest I've ever riffed on anything outside of the podcast, like before this. And I'd have to say there was a time, I think, in high school, in an English class, where I think it was a humanities course of some kind, where we were tasked with just talking on a speech with no other material, and you were just picked on.
Wait, so you just like were asked to basically do a shoot promo?
Future Joey, you know what to do.
What?
Give him the cookie.
Give me the cookie. Oh, the cookie.
Give him the cookie.
Eddie Kingston's cookie.
Just a picture of Eddie Kingston taking a bite out of the cookie.
Just a picture of Eddie Kingston holding the cookie.
Yeah, and like looking at it contemplative, just like, I need to talk to you.
Eddie Kingston is. There was a fucking angle in TNA where Eddie Kingston ran over a child with a car.
What?
It was funny.
But getting back to the story, we were.
Give me the cookie.
Give me the cookie. We were tasked with seeing how long we could try to riff on some kind of story with no prepared material, just to make it like an original speech of some kind.
So what do you mean by riff exactly? Like
it's like what we're doing now, where it's sort of like we've been given a chunk of time, and we're just like, okay, we're going to talk about something and have it be entertaining for X amount of time. Mm-hmm. So when it comes to this like speech that I was doing in humanities, we were just doing something like just 5 minutes or 2 minutes. You know, it was just like about that length. And I remember in class, like there was people that like could go for 2 minutes just talking about like their day a little bit. But I remember like this is where I get I feel like more of my improv chops, where I can feel like I just go on about something and it's just like a made up story. Like, I mean, I think it was like I went on for 7 minutes or something. I think it was a story about, it was like some story about like some fisherman, I think.
Yeah.
But it was just like, you know, like I feel like it's at that moment that you realize you can do that.
He fishing.
Yeah, I know. I think I said.
Look at this. Look, I'm gonna get a mutated fish out of this candy ass river to this mutated ass city. Fuck Detroit, says The Rock.
And a literal quote from The Rock. You can quote him on that. And fuck the belt. He threw the belt in after Stone Cold.
I love that now I'm showing you wrestling things.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
you know, like Dominic knows what a chopper is now.
Yeah, it's like a major jabroni. Fuck jabronis. Fucking jabronis. But yeah, I'd say like...
I love it when the Rock, again, I so say it every time, I love it when The Rock is racist towards Chinese people.
Shoutouts to John Cena for speaking Mandarin.
Yeah, his sixth move of Doom is a Mandarin thing.
Sixth move of...
So John Cena has 5 moves of Doom that he uses, and he I want to say like in the last like 10 years or something, had a 6th one where he puts his arms over his chest and says some Mandarin shit, and then punches the guy.
It's pretty badass, actually.
Yeah.
To just fucking come out and speak another language and punch the shit out of him.
He actually did cut a promo in Mandarin, which is pretty fucking based. And cool. I meant cool, not based.
I mean, it kind of is. No one else really learns Chinese and then is just like, yo.
Yeah.
Promo. Yeah, and I mean...
I will knock the fuck out of you. I'll say that in 25 languages. That is my gimmick.
The man that knows 25 fucking languages. That'd be pretty sick, though. I mean, come on, you know. I'm going to beat you up with my lyricism, my words. I'm going to fuck you up with my words.
I'm going to fuck you with my words.
Sensually. I'm going to get in there. I'm going to get in that brain pussy, that bussy. I'm going to get those fingers in there. No, brussy, actually, because bussy is boy pussy. I'm going to get in there with those fingers and just get in those crevices. But if you're smooth brain, there's no crevices. So, Joey, there's no fingering tonight.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Who is he fucking? Shouts to Abraham Lincoln.
Oh my god. Title of this episode, Smooth Brain.
Yeah, that's actually the title, Smooth Brain. Do you want to self-destruct for 6 minutes?
Where the fuck is the time gone?
Where's the time gone? You ever think about that, like the way that time moves?
You ever think about, how space is just out there, and then there's the Demigorgon who is also out there behind you, looking, watching, always watching behind you. He's always watching. He watches you when you're in bed and at school and
Wake
at
up.
the mall.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up. Good morning. Why do we always think of space out there? Because technically we're out in space. So wait, what is that? What kind of sense does that make? Is it because we're here and to us space is outside of us?
I don't fucking know.
What happens when you're in space? Does that feel like it's outside of you? Did you know that if you move the speed of light, you can slow down certain things in your own perception? If you're moving at the speed of light, a clock basically looks like it's not even moving. There's some weird side effects when it comes to temporal looping. Joey's looking at me like he doesn't know what I'm talking about. Right, I forgot your smooth brain. I remember that's the title of the episode.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's my gimmick for this episode.
We need your brain to look like a pecan. We need that shit to have like grooves and moves and stuff. Do you think if nuts were brains, do you think pecans would be the smartest?
Dominic.
Yeah, what's up?
It's pronounced pecan.
I'm gonna call it pecan like Toucan Sam.
Toucan. Look at Toucan Sam.
What do you call them, toucans?
I talk his damn thing over here, Toucan Sam.
You got two cans in that Sam. But the can will whoop ass in that Toucan Sam.
You're getting Sarah across the ass from Toucan Sam.
At twice speed, at double time. Double time 7 beatings across the ass.
I have to take a shit. I'll be right back.
Are you fucking serious?
Maybe.
Okay.
Pause the episode.
Pause the episode. I'm gonna keep riffing. So while Joey runs off to take a massive duke, I'd like for everyone to know that Joey smells in a way that's kind of weird. It's sort of like when you take the dust off Crunch Berries and you put them onto a licked Dum Dum, you know? Like when you lick a Dum Dum enough to try to get to the center. If you dust that with the dust from Crunch Berries, it's a little bit like that, but there's like more BO involved. And actually some like vanilla scented candles because surprisingly he actually likes candles. I think Joey's actually a more sensitive guy than some people would like to give him, but would like to admit to him. But yeah, he actually has more of a sensitive kind of side to him. Noticing that in his bedroom. And you know what? I actually honestly think that that drawing of Stone Cold on his floor, future Joey, maybe you'll put up a picture of that if you notice it on the left side of your desk. Thank you. You can actually find that picture of him. That I believe that's a drawing made by Joey, and it's definitely an interesting drawing, and shows really his artistic skills and his sensitive side. And I really think that's what makes Joey a good friend. Maybe not exactly akin to a smell, but yeah, I'd say that definitely gives him. Definitely gives him a competitive edge on the dating scene, especially on Match.com. I don't know if he really uses Grindr. I'm not sure if anybody our age is really using Grindr like that, but I'd say like on his dating app sites and whatnot, I'd say he really enjoys it. I'd say he really does have that sensitive side to him. He really does have that ability to be that creative burst of energy that we all need in our lives. So, that's what I think about Joey's impact on this sort of thing. And actually, like, I'd say something that's really interesting about the way that he organizes his place is that it's kind of like the way his brain is. When you have a smooth brain like that, it's like a jar full of pennies. And each thought is just a penny being shaken up vigorously by the child that lives in their apartment. Or lives in your family, the one cousin or uncle that's like 5 years old. It has the jar of pennies and their iPad that has loaded Roblox with like $100 on it. So... it's kind of like each one of those thoughts is shaking and dangling and like really moving around in his head, trying to coagulate itself into some sort of cohesive matter, right? It is like a single thought, but it's a collective mass inside the jar that's really giving him the thoughts in his mind. And his room reflects that. I'd say it reflects that quite well. And I'd say that each piece is individually important and thoughtful. And placed in such a meaningful manner that actually it's beautiful in a way. It's beautiful the randomness that exists within his head, seeming randomness to me, but he may be so smart that I'm not even sure if I can fully understand his process. So it's quite difficult. It's quite difficult to understand. And I'd like to say this for the people at home. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you are, I don't know how much longer we are going to go on after this, but I do think that personally, I really appreciate you guys being here. I really appreciate you guys listening, and I really appreciate you guys mellowing it out with us at the end of this episode. And as we continue to riff on and continue to party on this podcast, there's just a lot to talk about. And even though this is sort of an in-between episode, we really only had a couple of days to prepare this, and my sort of sudden return to Chicago from Milwaukee to do this podcast is unexpected. But at the very least, I will think that next time we will have just a slightly more material to talk about as we go on. And we'll definitely talk about things like Wimbledon, because Wimbledon 2022 is coming to an end. It's the top 16 is coming to an end. And I was actually seeing, I think it was Nadal against a Dutch guy from the Netherlands. Devan Jundersberg, something like that. He was playing against Nadal, and I thought he was doing okay in the first set, but from my experience, that's all I saw. And actually, I was watching it when I was going to Pequod's. If you guys ever want to find a good pizza restaurant that's more traditional Chicagoan, go to Pequod's on Elmhurst or Lincoln Avenue, something like that. It's over in that area, but Pequod's has a really good pan-style pizza where it's cooked in a cast iron skillet sort of thing. Kind of like Detroit pizza, but I'd say to like a Chicago tradition, it's definitely really bustling, it's really hot, and it's really steamy. You get all the ingredients, have a really nice crust and everything. And oh my god, he's back, finally. I was talking to them about Pequod's. You ever been there?
Pequod's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, we were talking about, like, my folks and I, we were going there for lunch. And
Oh
we
my
were
god,
saying,
I was gone for 6 minutes.
You're sweating. That must have been an intense shit, dude.
It was Louisiana Fast.
Louisiana Fast.
Love that shit from Popeyes. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen.
You really are sweating from that shit.
It's also a hot day.
It's pretty hot, too. Yeah, I was just talking about Pequod's and, like...
Also, we can't put the fucking AC on or else it'll get in the way of the fucking mic.
Yeah.
Which is fun, which is like...
It's a sacrifice we do for content.
Yeah, it's a problem I've had with this fucking apartment a little bit, but, like, I've held it, and, yeah.
Dude, I've been riffing straight up for the entire time you're shitting.
I heard. I'm gonna be impressed and listen back to that.
I hope you are.
Future Joey, what'd you think of that? First of all, it was very sweet. Second of all, do I actually fucking smell? Cool, okay.
Appreciate it. And if you said go fuck yourself, go fuck yourself.
Cool.
Go fuck yourself. But yeah.
I forget, did I show you that video last night? Were you on Discord last night?
No, I wasn't.
I showed some friends of mine on the Discord at the time this video. Mm-hmm. I don't know why this came to me, but fuck it, we'll talk about it.
Go for it.
So there's this guy named Jeff Bezos.
Who is he? I've never heard of him before.
He's some dude.
Yeah.
I don't know, people talk about him on Twitter a lot, and
I heard something about he looks like Brex Bruther?
Brex Bruther?
Something like that? I don't know. Saw it on Twitter.
Huth Tudor?
Huth Tudor?
Huth Tudor.
Kuth Cooter?
Kuth. Anyway, I fucking, there's a video of him like using metal arms, and like there's one part where like somebody like says a joke and he laughs like a fucking madman.
Oh yeah.
Like
you think we have, like Joey has a specific kind of laugh.
Yeah.
But like Jeff Bezos has a laugh that's sort of like, I feel like I need to take a down payment on this, And I mean,
it's the Jim Carrey bit of like the rich laugh.
Yeah, exactly. Which, by the way, that's a classic video. Yeah. And oh my god, it wasn't yesterday. I think it was the day before that you showed us that clip.
Did I show you that clip? Or
it was the day before.
Okay,
there was another thing that you guys were doing yesterday, but I was out getting hammered drunk. Oh yeah. I found out Natty Light makes a goddamn blueberry lemonade.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of like a Stiegel, if you ever had one of those.
Really would.
Yeah, it's like 4.5% alcohol. It's pretty damn good. I wonder if it'll still be there because the 4th of July, but maybe not.
Yeah. I know I got some spotted cows in the fridge.
Yeah, you do.
So we can fucking go hard with that while we fucking beat the shit out of each other in fucking Hot Wheels. I'm excited you play Hot Wheels. I'm just like before we get started on it.
Okay, listen. I played Hot Wheels as a kid. I'm
No,
pretty
I
fucking
meant
stoked.
the fucking game.
Yeah, exactly. You ever played Hot Wheels as a kid?
Yeah. Awesome.
Thank you guys so much. Yeah.
No, but
I'm excited to play it for sure.
Yeah, it's a fun game with fun mechanics.
You guys have seen it at least twice. Because you've already referenced it in the episode so
Yeah.
far.
Shouts to the episode when Nat was on, which
Just in that.
which Nat we said we'll get her on again at some point, and she said she's cool with that. So yeah, this is just the fucking episode of promises. Like,
We make promises because we're trying to make up for this one.
trying to make up for me like running off in the middle of a fucking episode.
To take a shit. Which is
Is
the
that-
first. By the way, that's the first time I think the host has run off of the show. Because Gus has run off to grab a drink, I think.
And Harvey,
Oh, fuck, no! I ran off the show to do laundry.
you ran off to show the laundry. Gus and I ran off to get a drink, and so did Harvey.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Wait, I thought that was funny because like Harvey ran off to get a drink, and like Harvey, I know you're listening. Hi, bud.
Love you, babe.
I thought it was kind of funny because like we were reaching like near the end of the episode, and I was like, "Fuck, is he expecting to go for like another hour?" Like,
Just abandon us for the rest of the episode. That was this whole bit. I'm waiting for one day where a guest does that.
what?
They show up for the first 5 minutes and they're like, "Oh, hold up, I gotta go do something," and they just abandon us for the bit.
Oh, that's the episode where we have a fucking heart attack.
Oh
Like,
yeah, well that's the episode where like we go into our topics and we're just like we're like constantly checking up on them. We'll have storylines, just straight up storylines in this thing.
storylines of fuck Doug Walker. Oh, have I talked about soups?
Oh no!
Oh my
We
god.
can use it to wrap up.
Yeah, this will be my last topic before we wrap up. But there's this TikToker slash media influencer named Soups on TikTok.
How many?
5.
Bet.
One of them is chicken noodle.
I think creamy tomato penne is pretty good.
It's a great bit.
Such a good bit.
It's a fucking goddamn it.
This is a great
It's a
bit.
good bit. It's good. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Anyways, what were we talking about?
This is
Soups.
a fucking spinning definition of ADHD. But anyway, Soups, he makes videos and like constantly talks about like his takes on like different superhero movies and like Star Wars and stuff. And one of his worst takes, in my opinion, was I think that every single movie should have an audience it should have like an audience feature. Like imagine like watching Avengers Endgame and listening to the crowd cheer as the Avengers come on screen, and I'm like, that spits literally in the face of the editor, the audio designer, the sound effects guy, the director, like so many, the dialogue, like
Yeah.
oh my god.
I understand what he's trying to get at in some way, which is like, oh, we want to see like reactionary hype. And like, oh yeah, it's supposed to get you pumped in some ways. But like, I think it's a cool tool. But saying that every movie at some point should have an audience reaction is like
Because some movies, in my opinion, don't need audience reaction.
That's-
Like, in my opinion, Kill Bill is not a movie that really needs audience reaction. Or like Pulp Fiction.
Predator definitely doesn't need it.
Predator does not need it.
But it sounds like this sort of bit is like Worcester sauce. You know? Like
What?
the Worcester sauce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm glad that got to you.
Got it.
But yeah, like having that kind of sauce is like very specialized in cuisines and stuff, and like you use it sparingly. Imagine if I just dumped Worcester in your fucking cereal. Like, no, it doesn't work in everything.
Don't put hot sauce in my milk.
Don't put hot sauce. That's actually the title of this episode.
No,
Don't put-
it's Smooth Brain.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm putting my foot down on Smooth Brain because that's too good.
I kind of want to put don't put hot sauce in my milk as a tattoo. I kind of would like that.
Shirt design.
Yeah, shirt designs. Yeah. I'll make a tattoo that is a shirt design.
No, but Soups keeps having like dumb takes.
How many followers does he have?
It's like over 1 million.
We'll surpass it.
How many fucking? Let me look it up. Dominic,
Yeah.
cover for me.
Thank you guys so much for listening.
Fucking.
I mean, there's not much else we can do, right?
Let me just quickly look up.
Yeah, sure.
I'm quickly
Well-
looking up how many. Here's the funny thing.
Yeah.
I'm unfollowed from him. I don't follow him.
He's on
but
your For You?
He keeps showing up on my Twitter because it recommends me. Oh, you like liking TV shows and movies and Marvel? Here he is, and I'm like, God damn it!
Here's badtakes.com. I'm sure badtakes.com is a website.
Soup says 2 million fucking followers.
We'll
Close
beat
to 3 million at this point.
We'll beat him.
Also,
On YouTube.
you know him as the guy who's like, this is what I think would happen in Spider-Man No Way Home. Here is what Spider-Man Home is like. Look at Spider-Man No Way Home. Like, that guy, fucking...
I see. I don't understand how you go through TikTok, man. It seems rough.
I just... Honestly,
It mimics your smooth brain habits. All the curves and creases along your brain.
I mean, like, every time I go on TikTok, it just kind of fucking upsets me. Just not from, like, the people on there, but just how
The way it is.
how it's a nonstop flame war
Mm.
between, like, political parties and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
On that note, I think I see an ambulance around the corner.
I need an ambulance for my fucking smooth brain head.
Yeah, I know. We'll give him a brain transplant in the room. In the car, actually.
Ugh. That's the noise I make when the brain transplant. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake. Thank you guys for listening to this episode of Having a Stroke. But yeah, the ambulance is here, and ladies and gentlemen, we just had a stroke. Hey! Thank you guys so much for listening to our fucking stupid ass episode of We're Having a Stroke.
Oh, yeah, this is pretty dumb.
If you liked what you heard, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with a friend or an enemy or a neutral party. Like,
Any of the trees. You
And
know, the
just
trees
the tree.
The trees could really use posters and really use the loving from a staple gun just driven directly into their fucking flesh to put it up on there.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Wake up. Wake up. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been We're Having a Stroke. My name is Joey. My co-host is Dominic. We will see you guys next week.
I love you.
Mean it. Love you.
I love you.